Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we'll have the latest COVID-19 numbers for Kentucky and some encouraging news for a hard-hit nursing home. And we will tell you how one school system is getting everyone involved in the decision-making process about what to do when in-person classes resume. And we'll have the latest on what happens next after a major fire at a Pike County food pantry.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Lacey Roberts, and thank you for joining me on Mountain News this morning. Today is Friday, a long-awaited day after a long week, and it is a hot one out there, and it's going to get even hotter this weekend. Let's bring in Brandon Robinson just to see how hot it's going to be. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, Lacey. And today, humidity is always a big factor already, but we're going to continue to see the rain chances keep us a little bit on the cooler side today, at least with the air temperature, but still feeling pretty sticky out there. Let's take a look at that rain and take you a little closer there to track some of that, some of those heavier bands. We go down, you see McKee there getting a pretty good rain shower there in Jackson County. A lot of Jackson County seeing some pretty good rain near Barberville, and Knox County seeing some pretty good rain this morning just south of London, right there between London and Corbin, getting some pretty good soaking rain down toward Williamsburg and over toward Whitley City and Stearns over McCreary County. So again, be careful out there, especially along that I-75 corridor this morning. Temperatures in the 60s and it's close to 70 there in a lot of locations. Monticello at 70 this morning. So your headlines: scattered chances for showers and storms continue, especially during the morning hours today. Hot and humid conditions continue until we get to maybe around Sunday, but sunshine will be around for a lot of the day. We're going to continue to see back and forth with cloud cover, especially this morning. We'll continue to watch the sun, try to make an appearance later today. Now tomorrow, I do think we see some more sunshine as we head deeper into the forecast after some chances, and then we'll talk more about all that coming up here in just a little bit. Lacey?
Thank you, Brandon. Governor Andy Beshear said it's too early to tell if an uptick in new COVID-19 cases will impact the Commonwealth's recent downward trend. He announced 295 new cases during a shorter news conference on Thursday. 8 new deaths were also announced, and more than 10,700 Kentuckians have contracted the virus. The death toll is now up to 458. More than 3,300 people have recovered from COVID-19. And another 42,000 Kentuckians filed for unemployment benefits last week. Nationwide, the number was close to 2 million. The total number of people receiving jobless increased slightly to 21.5 million. That's down from a peak of nearly 25 million 2 weeks ago, but still at an historically high level. Economists say scattered rehiring is offsetting only some of the ongoing layoffs caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. And now to a little bit of good news out of Jackson Manor in Annville. Jackson County Judge Executive Shane Gabbard took to Facebook yesterday to announce that the nursing home is now, quote, COVID-19 free. Gabbard says the last negative case came in on Thursday, and they are now organizing a drive-through parade next Friday at 3 p.m. And in reopening news, the NASCAR Cup Series is returning to Kentucky Speedway for the 10th straight year this summer. The Quaker State 400 has been rescheduled for Sunday, July 12th at 2:30 p.m. The Cup race will cap off a weekend, and that includes 2 Xfinity races on July 9th and 10th and a Truck Series race on the 11th. All 4 races will be held without spectators in attendance. Kentucky Speedway's general manager says he's hopeful that fans will look forward to the race despite not attending in person. And with guidelines from the Center for Disease Control and Kentucky Board of Education, school officials are beginning to plan for the upcoming school year, but putting a plan in place has been difficult. Superintendent of Floyd County Schools, Danny Adkins, created a survey for parents and staff to help with decision-making process. The survey is made up of approximately 11 questions asking parents whether they prefer in-person classes or online learning for their students. Adkins says no matter the choice, they are prepared.
Floyd County was already one-to-one initiative on devices from the 5th grade to the 12th grade. We just purchased enough devices to make us one-to-one from kindergarten to 12th grade. So every student will get a device to work from home if they choose to do online learning.
Now, the surveys goes out this morning, and once the results are calculated, Atkins hopes to announce what the school year will look like by the beginning of August. And under the governor's guidelines, movie theaters were able to reopen on Monday. WYMT's Madison Pergram talked to theater owners to find out how business has been this week.
We're just ready to entertain people.
The doors at the locally owned Tri-County Cineplex have been open for 15 years.
Never have we closed our doors for any length of time for weather and for family emergencies, maybe a day.
Susie and Greg Rasmus, two of the co-owners, say aside from entertaining people, they have always prided themselves on one thing.
We were always known to be a really clean theater. We take pride in that, but we have taken it, to the next level for sure.
Since reopening, several new procedures in place, from plexiglass shields, line markers, bathroom reminders, hand sanitizer stations, to even how they sell their candy.
And so we have it displayed up here where you can still see it. You can see the size of the candies. You can see everything. It's working out great. It's all behind the counter now.
When you walk in to watch a movie, you will also notice some changes.
We blocked off every other row, and then we sell in groups of 2. That are available. So if you're a family of 4, you can buy 2 here, and then scoot close together.
With different movies on the big screen, it is all about the experience.
I mean, we got Grease right now on the big screen. We've got Wizard of Oz. That's been really popular. Goonies, fun stuff, So people are wanting to kind of escape into the past, I think. So the classic movies are working out just great for us.
A place to escape, to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. In Corbin, Madison Pergram, WYMT Mountain News.
And right now they are providing a $5 ticket option, but they do want people to know that movie times are different to allow thorough cleaning and to prevent a packed lobby. And meanwhile, the world's biggest movie theater chain is warning it may fall victim to the coronavirus pandemic. Wednesday, AMC Theater said that it has substantial doubt that it can remain in business in its current state. The theater chain says it currently has enough money to reopen this summer or later, but they are not sure beyond that. And cleanup efforts are underway at Thankful Hearts Food Pantry in Pikeville. The pantry lost several of its supply trailers in a fire on Wednesday, and workers are now trying to clean up and assess the damage. They say the loss is still hitting them hard, but will hit the community even harder.
We are sad and heartbroken, and we have a big job in front of us. There's a lot to clean up, and it's going to take a while to get back to where we were. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to give our food out tomorrow, and a lot of families depend on that.
An online donation link is available on the pantry Facebook page, and organizers say they are already seeing the community support. And good music for a good cause. This Saturday, we are teaming up with God's Pantry Food Bank, CMH23, Appalachian Wireless, and Kentucky Power, along with our sister stations WKYT and WSAZ, to host a music telethon for families in need. WYMT's Will Puckett has more on the driving force behind this worthy effort.
They are some of the most recognizable voices of Eastern Kentucky.
I don't have it all figured out.
Coming together on one stage
The poor get poor
for a good cause.
We called upon all of our artists, and they donated their time to do this, to give back.
Keith Casebold is a part of the brainchild behind this operation.
Welcome into a special broadcast tonight with our partners, TCN.
A board member at CMH23 hopes this is a way to raise money for families who live along the country music highway and worry about where their next meal will come from.
And we'll have a hold down.
So many people know how tough these people work and how they're trying to make ends meet. So if you can give back, whether it's the artist giving of their time or their song, or whether you're calling up or going to the website and you're donating $25 worth of food, our people really step up in time of need.
I always said that'd be it.
Also airing nationwide on TCN, this is an opportunity for every last penny donated to come back to Eastern Kentucky.
Here I am.
Hunger knows no season, knows no disease. People are going without food 365 days a year. God's Pantry Food Bank does a great job of feeding people here in Eastern Kentucky and helping those needs, and we just want to help them.
A way to continue to feed those right here in our backyard.
This is home, and this is just a way that we can give back and that we can help. There are a lot of hurting people right now.
Miss Jones had a time getting out of bed this morning,
while also listening to some of the greatest voices our region has to offer.
Underneath the tall pine tree with a cane holding my hand. How I long to feel the comfort of a country breeze. Take me to the river.
You can watch and donate during the Music Telethon this Saturday at 7 here on WYMT and our second channel, H&I.
Tomorrow night be a good night to stay in and watch that telethon because it's going to be a hot day tomorrow, but sunny for the most part after today. Those rain chances still cranking this morning there. You're seeing spreading eastward from the I-75 corridor into several counties, so be careful. They'll continue to spread out across the region today. Dense fog across basically the entire region this morning, so just kind of keep that on zero visibility in Pikeville right now. So again, take it easy out there. Wet roads, heavy pockets of rain. Temperatures, though, mild, even muggy. Temperatures anywhere between 64 at about 70 this morning, depending on where you are. Forecast for today, up to 83, but those chances for scattered showers and storms continue for a while. I think we start to clear out tonight after just a straight chance for a passing shower. Lacey.
Thank you, Brandon. And thank you for watching Mountain News this morning. We have more news on the way. Coming up a little bit later, someone in West Virginia woke up a lot richer earlier this week. We'll have more on the big lottery win.